हरे
हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु
Prabhu Nityananda Shiva Itagarada Shiva Asadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shiva Itagarada Shiva Asadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण dear devotees. So today is Tuesday. It is 9th of July. It is Ashada Masa or Vamana Masa. Shukla Paksham Chaviti Tithi. There are no Vishnu events in the calendar. So we shall quickly move into Srimad Bhagavatam. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरे कृष्ण। In the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Lord Brahma is speaking to Narada Muni, so describing about the Purusha Virata Rupa. So this chapter name is the confirmation of the Purusha Sukta. So describing different parts of the Lord, different limbs of the Lord, bodily limbs, they belong to some particular kind of generate center of for example, Tadghatram Vastu Saranam Sobhagasya Cha Bhajanam Swagasya Sparshavayosa Sarvamedasya Chaivahi. So his body is completely of the sacrifices. Every part of his Tadghatram Vastu Saranam and all objective of different kinds of articles. Tadgatram Vastu Saranam Saubhagasya Cha Bhajanam, all auspiciousness, generating power of all auspiciousness. So likewise, Brahma was describing uh, Tadgatram and also the skin. Sparshavayosa Sarvamedasya Chaivahi. So, and then further, Brahma is today, he is describing about the hair and the Virata Rupa. So, there are two kinds of hair. One is the hair on the body, and one is the hair on the head and on the face. So, hair on the body, it is like a the vegetation or the vegetables that are used specifically for the sacrifices. So that is compared to they are the particular category of those vegetables, that hair. And the hair on the head and the hair on the face. So it is the um, mentioned, it is the it accommodates all the clouds, accommodates all the clouds. And his nails are the for it is nails represent the stones and also iron ores kind of thing, iron ores and the stones. And his nails also generating power for the lightning. Okay, likewise, Brahma is further describing about the Virata Rupa. So we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, chapter number 6, verse number 5. रोमाणि उद्भिज्य बीजातीनां यैर्वा यज्ञस्तु संवृतः केशश्मश्रुनकान्यस्य शिलालोहा अभ्रविद्युताम् रोमाणि उद्भिज्य जातीनां. Romani, hairs on the body. Udbijja jatinam. Udbijja is the all kinds of vegetables. Jatinam of the similar uh, jatinam of the similar kind. Roman Udbijja jatinam. Yerva yajna sambrutaha. And all these vegetables, yajna sambrutaha, they are to be used in the yajnas or sacrifices. That kind of all the categories of items used in the yajnas. Romani Udbijjajatinam Yerva Yajnasu Sambrutaha. Kesha Smasru Nakanyasya. Kesha is the hair on the head. Smashru, hair on the face. Nakani, his nails. Asya, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the Virat Rupa. Kesha Smasru Nakanyasya. Sila Loha Abhra Vidyutam. Sila is the stones. Loha, it is the iron ore. Abra is the clouds, and Vidyutam is the electricity. So Kesha Smashru Nakanyasya Silaloha Abra Vidyutam. So Kesha and Smashru, these are both are hair category, and Abra is the clouds. And Nakanyasya, these the nails and the Lord. So they are the Sila Loha. Sila is the stones and also iron ores. Vidyutam is the lightning or electricity. So likewise, Brahma is describing Dromani Udbijja Jatinam Yerva Yajnasu Sambrutaha Kesha Smasru Nakanyasya Silaloha Abra Vidyutam. So translation for this was the hair on his body are the cause of all vegetation, particularly of those trees which are required as ingredients for sacrifice. The hairs on his head and face are reservoirs for the clouds, and his nails are the breeding ground of electricity, stones, and iron ores. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, it's a small purport only. I shall read this one. The polished nails of the Lord generate electricity, and the clouds rest on the hairs of his head. One can therefore collect all sorts of necessities of life from the person of the Lord. And therefore, the Vedas affirm that everything that is produced is caused by the Lord. The Lord is the supreme cause of all causes. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So there it is a straightforward descriptions of this verse. They have been compared to different parts of the sacrifices. Roman with Bijjajatinam, Yerva Yajnus Sambrutaha, Kesha Smasru Nakanyasya Silaloha Abra Vidyutam. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We shall quickly move into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Okay, so today it is letter to Titsukananda, March 12th, 1970, Los Angeles. Can I request Jahmakanya Mataji to read this letter, please?
Hare Krishna. My dear Chitsukananda, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 10th March 1970, along with a check for $50. And thank you very much for the same. I am pleased to see the newspaper clipping from San Jose State College newspaper and learn that the students are already attending your Bhagavad Gita class at the experimental college. I'm also very much pleased to have your report of progressing the public interest in Krishna consciousness. The secret of success will depend on yourself keeping on the spiritual strength by regularly chanting and following the regulative principles. And side by side, you have to act on preaching the gospel, and it will go on without any impediment. I was so pleased to learn that the police officer was afraid of being converted, and therefore he asked you to go. But with full support for your Sankirtana activities, it is very nice. I am sorry to learn that Chandrabali is not there, and she is living with her uncle. But do not worry. But do not worry. Uncle, do not be worried. She will come back, and if you give me her address, I shall write to her. Krishna will give you timeless, a suitable place. Don't worry about it. Our leader, Sanatan Goswami, was living underneath a tree, and he was keeping his deity, Krishna, hanging on the branch of the tree, wrapped up in a cloth. And still he was always engaged in the service of the Lord. So please, no place we must go on. So place or no place. So place or no place, we must go on with our preaching work. Please keep me informed about your progress and offer my blessings to all the boys. Hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Ki Jai, Hari Bol.
Thank you, Mataji. Any takeaway points, Mataji?
Well, Prabhupada was saying how happy he was that this Prabhu is making progress, and he's spreading the word of Krishna consciousness very nicely, and that although the police was a bit, thank you for making it a bit bigger, although the police was had turned him away and got a bit fierce, it was good that he has made an effort and done some preaching there. He's pleased with. He said we must keep on. The secret of success will depend on yourself keeping in a spiritual strength. So keep up your strength. Do not be afraid. Just keep going, and do the right thing. And you by spreading Krishna consciousness, you'll be fine. And he's showing appreciation of everybody. He's talking about one Mataji who is missing, and that she'll come back, so he shouldn't worry. And then he said about keep up chanting, I think later on. Yes, Krishna, often he asks for people to contact him, or he'd take their address to contact. He never leaves anybody high and dry. He always try and contact them to make contact and keep in touch with people. He said about the deities living underneath it. He said about Krishna will give you timely suitable place. Yes, about getting a place, he mustn't worry. That he's giving an example of Sanatan Goswami. He was living underneath a tree, and he kept his deity there, and he worshipped Krishna underneath a tree. So just a little cloth could protect and keep his faith up. So don't worry. Just do your thing. Depend where you are. If you got an open heart and a clean mind, that is all that matters. And that keep chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So that will give you strength. And don't forget the 4 regulative principles to follow that as well. And keep preaching. You will be nice and happy. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Kindly summarize it. Any other takeaway points, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Okay. So irrespective of our positions, we can still worship the Lord. Depends on our circumstances. If we don't have anything, still just keep the Lord deity in the cloth and go and sleep under a tree. Hang the Lord. Yeah, keep the Lord in the cloth and then keep it in the tree. So that is the position of Sanatana Goswami. So and spiritual strength, regularly chanting, following the principles. Okay, thank you so much, Mataji. And also just from the updates perspective, so today evening we have got a preaching practice session with Usha Mataji at 8 p.m. Okay, so and also just checking with our devotees. So is something happening nowadays? More events are going on, and the devotees getting tired. So we see some less strength in the chanting session. Any updates? And Sridhar Prabhuji is not here. Anyone is aware of Sridhar Prabhuji? Devashish Prabhuji? Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Sridhar Prabhuji is nowadays his.
Yes, Prabhu went to India, Prabhuji.
Oh, he went to India. Okay, fine.
He went to-
And is weather is not cooperating, so I see less strength nowadays. So just checking, but not stressing anyone. Everyone has got a family and priorities to do it, and the body may be needing rest as well, but just checking.
Well, with me, Prabhu, yes, I have been at the temple quite a bit. I think that's many hours. Haribo, sorry about that.
No, this matter
But
is.
I did tell you that my commitment is changing. Haribo.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, so that's all from the updates perspective. And dear devotees, if there are no further updates you wanted to share, then we shall conclude and continue with the further japa. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च
Pachitana Pavane
वैष्णवेभ्यो
Vaishnavejo Namo Namaha
कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय.
Jai.
Have a Krishna conscious day, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya.